Hi dear parents, so let's talk about the hot topic, how to make our children study, and I will also include the aspect of making them attend online classes. So if you want your child to study well, or if you want your child to be interested in studies and you don't want it to be a struggle for you and your child, then you need to first manage your own stress and anxiety around their study time. See how you're behaving. Are you being patient enough? Because mostly when we are making them study or we are making them attend the online classes, we are stressed out. We are in a hurry or we get impatient. Kar kyun nahi rahe ho? Jaldi karo. Why are you not doing it like this? Oh, you're making a mistake again. Do it fast. Look at your behavior. Observe it. See, when children come in this world, they don't think studies are negative. It is the negativity that we attach because of our own behavior mostly that makes them see studies negatively. The pressure, the stress. So we need to first work around that. And this is not something that I'm preaching. I have faced this myself. When I have had this anxiety with my child was not interested in attending online classes. He's 5 years old. And when we started online classes, he was 3.5. And my anxiety and my stress became a barrier in his enjoying the online classes. So that's why I'm telling you to separate your stress and anxiety from their study time or their online classes. And how I did that and how you can do that too is first to be conscious about it. See, mostly when you will be stressed and anxious, you will feel it in your body. There will be some heart rate, you will feel how your hands are sweating, or you will feel something in your body. Be more conscious and then start working around it. So a few things that helped me in regulating my anxiety is, one, I used to take deep breaths. The minute there was online class and I would be sitting with my son, if I would feel anxiety, I would not react. I would first take deep breaths and I relax myself. Another thing that I would do is I would anticipate the behavior. Mostly we know it's a pattern, children behave like that. So either in online class or during the study time, anticipate their behavior so that you don't react like that. Your mind is more prepared to take that behavior patiently. And another thing that I did for myself personally, it may help you too, because when you're in the moment, you forget these things. So I made a small note at night. Every night I would just write what I'm thinking, that I want to be patient during the online class. I'm not going to react and such things. I would write it down and read it in the morning. And that would really help me in keeping more patience during that online class in the morning. You can do that for your study time also. But the first thing again is to be more patient and make study time more positive. The second point is to make it fun. Make study time fun. I'm telling you to delete the negative associations and also add positive associations with studies. How are you behaving? Be more pleasant. Be more patient. Laugh with them. And instead of just saying very good, just say something nice. For example, your child is matching apple with air. So instead of just saying very good, you say, wow, apple is happy. High five because you just smashed it. Say something nice. Laugh. In case your child has something to share just between the worksheets, listen for a couple of lines. It's okay, because the minute you will snub them and tell them, no, not right now, first we have to do this, it's not fun anymore. Why will they like to study? Make it fun and they will want to study with you. The third important point in making our children study is have realistic expectations. All children are different. They have different capabilities, different strengths. I'll actually quote my own example over here. So my son has a lot of energy. When he used to sit for online classes, he could not sit the way maybe other children were sitting. I could see them online, they were sitting like this. But my son needed to move. I actually felt some impatience in me because of that. But I had to consciously fight it. Because when I used to get impatient, my child stopped enjoying online classes. And then my son is different. So understand your child. Understand their capabilities and interests. For my child, I started giving him a break. After every 10 to 15 minutes, I would let him take a round of the room and come back and sit so that he can concentrate better in the next 15 minutes. Or sometimes I would give him a fidget to play with so that he can actually sit and concentrate. So understand your child. Some children are more social. They are able to talk to other people very nicely. They are not that shy. But when it comes to sitting down and doing something, maybe they need more patience from you. So let's have realistic expectations from our child. Let's be the parent that our child needs and not the parent that everyone is expecting us to be. So do that and you will see a difference in their studies. The next important point is to have a routine. Routines really help children in anticipating what is coming and then they are more prepared for it. For example, for online classes, there is already a routine. But when it comes to you doing some worksheets with them or studying with them every day or doing some writing with them, do it at a specific time in a day every day. For example, again, I will quote my own example that I made my son do his worksheets right after bath. So when I would prepare for his bath, I would also prepare for the worksheets and they were ready on the table, and right after bath he would come and do his worksheets and get free. When I continued to do this for 4-5 days, he got used to it and there was less struggle that I faced with him, and he was also more prepared mentally to do those worksheets. And when you start the routine, please make it easy. Please let the child feel that I can do it. For example, if your child struggles in doing even 2 worksheets at a time, start with 1 worksheet. And your child will finish it, just do a high five or have a ritual around it and make it fun, let him feel that he can do it and then continue with that routine. Also remember, when there is a routine, then you're not always asking your child at different times of the day, let's study now stop playing, now it's time to study, ab pad le, let's study now. When you keep doing that, then it will be more struggling. Having a routine gives you a specific time and also your child is more ready to study. See, sometimes we take 2 hours to complete something that actually only takes 20 minutes for your child. If this is what is happening, then please stop doing that, because then there's a lot of negativity that is being formed around studying and studies are not fun. So have something that your child can do and understand what is not working. Why is it taking 2 hours for me to complete something? And work around it. Make it quick, make it fun. Another point is to make it interesting. Make study time more interesting. Have some activity. Come out of conventional methods sometimes. So instead of only making them write A, or only making them read a list of words, maybe you can make them read and make them stick. Maybe you can make them read and make them cut. Whatever your child likes. Or sometimes you can just hide different words in the room and your child can find the words and then read. Or I also did this activity where I just put words on the table and there was 1 small gems on every word. He had to read and he had to eat the gems. See, there are many simple ways you can make these things interesting for them. You can go to my YouTube channel. There are many activities there. I keep also sharing activities on my Instagram handle. If you don't already follow me, you must follow me over there and you'll get many ideas. Last thing that I will say is take it one day at a time and be more patient. Remember the long-term goal. For example, that day your child did not complete the worksheet. Don't make a big deal out of it. Don't make such a huge issue out of it. Because if you're going to get really angry, you'll keep telling your child, he didn't complete the worksheet today. Then next time when you make your child study, your child will remember that. And future study times will start getting more difficult for you. So take one day at a time. Don't take things personally. I remember during online classes, sometimes the teacher used to just tell my son that sit properly, what are you doing, don't lie down, what is there in your hand. I used to feel bad, but then I had to remember that this is just this time. If I'm going to make a big deal out of it and start poking my son that why are you doing this, see ma'am also told you, then he's not going to enjoy online classes in the future, and in the future it will become a struggle for me. Studies, online classes, going to school, these are things that children have to do for a long period of time. Remember that. So please keep your patience, because when we don't, it just works against us. So I hope these points helped you today. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And remember, your behavior plays a very important part in making studies interesting or making studies really stressful for them. So work on that and I will keep sharing more and more useful content for you all.